Are we doing? How are you doing today? welcome everybody. If you're joining on Facebook, thank you very much. If you're joining on Instagram, how are you? How are you? Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Facebook. How are you guys doing? It's a wonderful moment, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up. Who is in the house this morning? Who is in the house and where are you connecting from? Say something. All right, we have Latu. How you doing? Who is in the house? Good morning. Good morning. Where are you connecting from? I just want to know where you're connecting from. If your name is not clearly written on Instagram, you can type it out so I will know. Niger representing Cary, Texas. God bless you. Dallas, Texas. If your name is not written clearly on Instagram, please go ahead and type it out. Let me know so I can throw away salute to you. Boston is in the house. Lagos in the house. Oh my God. All right. Good morning, Olori Adenike. How are you? Bridget from Warri Delta. God bless you. Good morning from California. Or another Lagos, London in the house. Greetings from CLIC. New Jersey. Those are my people right there. My people right there. All right. God bless you from Canada. Manchester in the UK, Dubai. Oh, God bless you, Indiana. God bless you. Thank you very much from Dakar, Senegal. All right, I have a lot of people from UK, from Warri, Nigeria, Atlanta, Georgia, H-Town. God bless you. Greetings. We're fine. Thank you very much. Happy New Month, everybody from Lagos. All right, people from Lagos. New York City in the house, ladies and gentlemen. My God. New Alabama in the house, North Carolina in the house, Germany in the house, Germany in the house, Oklahoma, Yakupa. Oklahoma is in the house, London in the house, Brown Sugar. How you doing, guys? All right, welcome everybody. Thank you very much from Staten Island, New York City. I just got back from New York. I stopped by New Jersey to actually minister to a very wonderful congregation at the Christ Love International Church in New Jersey. And for the past 1 month, I've not been to my own church. I've been traveling all over. I'm getting ready to go to San Antonio right now. This month, I'm going to San Antonio. And this month, I'm going to be going straight to the Woodlands also. So thank you very much, everybody. I just got back early this morning. I just got back early this morning. Lot of assignments waiting for me. I want to quickly apologize. Those ones who signed up for counseling or probably singles corner that have not had the opportunity of interviewing you. Please forgive me. New York City, I was there. New York City, fantastic people. You know, I'm telling you, I miss my guys in New York City. And I'm going to be coming back by the grace of God because something huge is cooking up. Something huge is cooking up for New York City. So thank you very much, everybody. And I really appreciate you guys for your support, your love, and everything. Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, let's jump on the system. If you want to join Singles Corner, please send me a message and I will definitely schedule an interview with you. But I charge money to do it. If you don't have money, please don't message me. Nigerians that whenever I tell you, oh, this is how much you will pay, they'll say, yes, okay, sir. I will get back to you next week. Like I'm stupid. That I know you never come back. All right. Best thing for you to say to me is that I don't have that money. Okay, I will understand. That is integrity. That's a good person. Oh my God, why are these people doing this to me? Why call me? I don't want anybody calling me right now. I'm actually on a show. All right. So why can't you just say I don't have money? And that's integrity. That's okay. You don't want to waste my time. I'm not wasting your time. I didn't want to waste your time. That's why I actually, I gave it to you. Like I charge to do this, and this is how much I charge. And it's not about, oh, I'll see you next week. I'm stupid. I know you're never going to come back. And then we'll begin to shouting, oh, our country is not good. Our country is bad. Are you good? Are you personally good? You're not good. You're a liar. You're a liar. A trickster. That's how we are. We think we are using wisdom. We are a very stupid set of people. We just fool ourselves. We fool ourselves and we think we are good. We think we are good and we'll be shouting. We'll be shouting. Now, before I go further, one thing I'm happy for about this election is that election has come and it's gone. It doesn't matter how someone feels. It doesn't matter how you feel or how you used to feel or how you're feeling right now. One thing that I love is that the bloodshed is not the way people were talking about it. All right. Well, thank God that people went out, they voted for the candidates and stuff. And the government, they gave the winning ticket to whoever they have given it to. All glory to God. Now, I have said this many times on my show. I have said this many times on my show that God is not the one who selects presidents. Nigerians will not agree because Nigerians, they just love to put everything around the neck of God. They put everything around the neck of God, even though God has given you abilities and the power and authority to choose, to do things for yourself. You make a choice. All right. But Nigerians will not agree. They will always want to go and ask pastor, what is the mind of God for this? God doesn't choose presidents. And I've said it before. Okay. When you go and read the Bible very well, God in those days will choose a king. Nobody will vote. Nobody's got the right to rig election. You can't rig election of how he chooses his kings. You can't. God will speak. He will speak to the prophet and say, I have chosen Saul to be the king over my people. And Saul will go there with his oil and anoint the king. A time came, he said, okay, I've disconnected from Saul. I have chosen David. So there is no contest. There is no igbimo. Nobody is sitting down to decide, is he right or is he not right? No. So, and then Saul, the prophet will go straight to David, anoint David the king. All right? But in our own day here, it's what we call democracy. Democracy is the government by the people, not by God. It is government by the people, not by God. Okay? It's government by the people. So you are the one who decides who you want. That you want to be on the throne. It's not God. That's not the responsibility of God at all. It's yours. All right? So and that's why you see all of your pastors that are actually messing up right now, and you yourself will be covering them. They're saying all manners of different revelations and all kinds of stuff that has never come true in life. But we will still continue to protect them, like as if to say, hey, the God has done what he wants to do. No, God didn't do nothing. You guys were the one that did it. You guys are the one that did it. You voted for the candidate. You rigged for the candidate. You killed people for the candidate. It is not God that you did that for. God didn't do that for you. All right? If we want God to choose, then we're supposed to go to all of these pastors and say, pastors, we have 17 people that are trying to contest. Please pray to God and tell us who is the mind of God. And all of these, your big pastors will come together and fast and sing worship song and shout into heaven. And then God will tell them, I have picked Obi to be the president. And then they just walk to Obi and anoint Obi as the president. But it's not like that. It is government by the people. The people are supposed to choose the king, the president. All right? The people are supposed to choose the president. So you have succeeded in voting or in rigging for somebody, and that person right now is on the throne. It's got nothing to do with God. If God does, let me not just waste my time. Many of you won't understand. Many of you guys won't understand because God is not picking presidents. It's not. Okay? Now, another thing I see is that we Nigerians, we are thieves. We lead in Africa. We are thieves in Africa. We are thieves. All right? And we are very greedy people. All right? Before election, you will see before election, everybody was saying, and everybody was saying all manners of things. Now go and watch the speech. I watched this. After Tinubu finished his speech, everybody clapped. Everyone was trying to take picture with him, unlike the Americans. Unlike the Americans. You see, when Republican president is talking, all right? When the American president that is a Democrat is talking, the Republicans won't stand up. They won't even clap at all. But no, it's not with us Nigerians. The ones that will be going right now to Tinubu's camp, there are going to be so many. They're going to be going there right now. Say, you are the president. You are the president. You are this. We will go back there and we start talking nonsense. So we're going to go back and instead of you standing your ground and saying, that's not my president. If it's not your president, it's not your president. Make it known that it's not your president. Make it known that it's not your president. You see us now. We'll be going to Tinubu now. We'll be saying, you will see. Already saw it. It's there. You see, they have started doing it. They will do it. Even Obi will go there to go and collect position. He has spent a lot of money. He must to get the money back. You think they are fooling me? It is you that the politicians are fooling. The politicians are fooling you. They are not fooling me. All of them are the same. They work together. All of them work together. They are all the same people. They are just giving you guys a headache. The young people are running all around the place. Celebrities are talking. Actually, those celebrities, they collected money to talk. Wasiu collected money to sing. Peter P-Square collect money to sing. All of the celebrities, they are collecting money to do what they are doing. They collected millions. So what they are doing is that they already paid for their service. All right. They are only rendering the service based on what they paid them. And you people are getting food thinking that that's our candidate. That's our candidate. Which is your candidate? Better go and sleep. Now, I said something the other day, and many of you guys won't believe it. Many of you guys won't believe it. I said something. All right? Be your own president. Like me, I wake up in the morning, I'm my own president. I don't care what the president is doing or saying. In as much that I'm governing my house, in as much I'm getting my bills paid, in as much I'm eating amala with mama and me every day, I'm fine. If you like bring electricity, that's your own palaver. If you like take water, that's your own palaver. I don't care. You think I care? I don't. These people are just playing us. They're just playing us. Okay? You see, until we Nigerians go back to our own homes, until you go back to your homes and discipline yourself. And discipline yourselves. And for every one of us to start thinking normally. All right? Our mindset must change when it comes to life generally. All right? Our mindset must change. But if it's not changing, we are going to continue to be greedy. Greedy people can never make anything good happen. It is all about shallow-mindedness. We're going to be shallow the rest of our lives. Somebody said Obi is not going. Watch. You will see. The next thing he will tell you guys that I was invited. They invited me to come and help them in the government. You will see. They have invited you to come and work in the government. That's what you hear. All of them are going to go back to the same place. They're all the same. When they were holding meetings, you didn't know. I knew it from the beginning who will be the president. I didn't just want to tell you guys. Do you think it's joke? The present government is PDP. The present government, that was the one. It was Tinubu that helped Buhari to get elected. It was Tinubu that helped him to get elected. They must pay back. You think it's a joke? The politics in Nigeria is all about payback. It's about you do me, I do you. It's about you do me, I do you too. You do me, I do you, I do you. That's what it is. That's the word. That's all the stuff. You don't understand nothing. You just be following. And that's how you follow pastors too. Jerry told you guys that angels are watching over the polling booth. Where are the angels now? Where are the angels, Mr. Jerry? And all of you go, God and not do does not exist family. Where are the angels that are watching polling booths? Because I know it. I knew it in your heart. It wasn't Tinubu that you guys were actually thinking of praying to for God to place there as a president. It wasn't Tinubu. But you say angels are watching. Where is are the angels now? Mr. Jerry, Mr. Tom and Jerry, where are the angels? Where are the angels? Where are the angels? You know what I'm saying? Angels are watching. I don't see the angel now. Why can't the angel now start killing people that are trying to rig election? What? And this is the problem that we have in Nigeria, that we Africans are just so gullible that they trick us. The moment they bring a trick, they will change that trick. They will give you another trick. Now you will see them come out now and say, it is the devil that changed the mind of God. You will soon hear it though. Because the devil is got power to change the mind of God in Nigeria. Nigerian Jesus is not powerful. Nigerian Jesus, the devil is more powerful than the Nigerian Jesus. So the Nigerian Jesus, whatever he says, the devil could overrule it. The devil could overrule it. The devil could overrule whatever Nigerian Jesus says. They will come back and turn it around now. You will see. You will see. You will think I'm joking. I'm not. And that's how foolish we Nigerians are. And instead of we bringing them to book and say, Mr. Jerry, where are the angels? Let him come and prove to us where the angels are. Okay? Let him come and show us where were the angels partying and dancing when they were supposed to be watching over polling booths? Okay? Were they supposed to? Where are the angels? But these are the same people that we follow and run after. We are very emotional people. Because somebody is actually feeding your emotions, you believe that's God. The guy is fake. All those stupid prayer points are not being answered. They're not being answered instead of Nigerians waking up and stop going and connecting to these people. No, they will not. Those ones are just enriching themselves and just faking you, and you get faked. I don't understand you. I don't understand you. Fake prophets everywhere, fake pastors everywhere. And they're making money and they're buying jets. All right? And they're using that money that belongs to your children and my children that is supposed to use to build Africa. They use to buy jets for themselves. And you guys are the ones feeding them. You guys are the ones feeding them. Poverty doesn't need your prayer. Poverty needs work. Work. That's what poverty needs. When you're going through stress and going through poverty, you need to go to work. Go find something to do. Go and hire a coach. Go to a coach before you go to a pastor. Go and hire a coach before you go to a pastor. Let the coach tell you these are the things that are your options based on your qualification academically. These are your options here. Okay? These are your options. And at the end of the day, they train you to get money. That was one day I was watching the guy. The guy said, I woke up in the morning and the voice came to me. And he said, pick this thing. And I picked it. I didn't know what I was picking. And I look at the congregation and all of them put their hands on their heads and say, hey, man of God, preach to me, preach to me, preach to me. I was like, we are doomed. We are doomed in Africa. We are doomed in Africa. We are doomed politically. We are doomed religiously. We are doomed academically. We are doomed as a country. We cannot make it. We cannot make it. We cannot make it. We can't. We can't make it. We're just doomed. They put their hands on their head. I was looking at that. I said, what kind of mumu are these ones? Somebody is giving you a ri. He's giving you a ri. And you are chopping it. What a stupid generation. What a stupid generation that we have. Is this how we're going to make it? We will make it. Yeah, this is how you're going to make it. We're going to make it. This is how we make it, huh? This is how we're going to make it. I don't understand. But let me go to my topic for today. My topic for today. No. It's not like it's not about being positive. It's about the people being knowledgeable. Hello. I don't understand if you guys just love people to pity people. You see, that's something they call them pity party. Pity party. You are not going to make anything out of pitying people. It is the truth that set a nation straight. The truth set a nation straight, not pitying. It is not about pitying a country and saying, let us be positive. It's not about being positive. It is about people changing. Go and talk to the people that are mumu there. Stop going to all these fake pastors. Those who go and tell all the mumu that are there. Stop going to all these fake pastors. When they stop, they will know God. God is going to show forth for them. Let them go to coaches to train them how to get out of poverty. Every one of us, we have positive mind. We want Nigeria to be better. If I don't want Nigeria to be better, I won't be here shouting right now. Oh, it is not God. It is not the devil. It is us. Our mindset is messing things up. And you know, funny thing is not about living in America. People who live in America are still the same. The Nigerians who live here are the same thing. They still have the same mindset. The mindset is not changing. It's the same thing. Same thing. We are thieves. Only it's the spirit of thief that is inside of us. That's what is inside of us. It's a mindset. The moment, if we don't change it, if we don't go back and start talking about these things, okay? If we don't go and be talking about these things, we will continue to be where we are. You remember, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and again, the same way, expecting a different result. It's never going to come. A different result is not coming. No matter how we pray, if we are doing the wrong thing all over again and again, we will get the same result. That is what I'm saying. It's not about having positive mind. It's not about praying. It's beyond prayer. America didn't pray to get to where they get. They played games. They didn't play. America is the most the wisest country in the whole wide world. They have taken control of countries all over. China is very, very wise. Nigeria is dumb. Nigerians are dumb people. America is not godly. You think America is a godly country? No, they're not. They understand politics. They played it to their own advantage. China, you think China is godly? No, they use the population of their country to build their population. We are not wise. We have the population, we have the knowledge, we are brilliant people, but we couldn't make it work because of our mind. Because of our mind. It's our mind. We are messed up in our brains. Religion messed us up. All of these pastors messed our lives up. That an average Nigerian guy could not live his life without asking, Pastor, should I sleep? Pastor, should I drink water? Pastor, am I supposed to go or am I not? They keep going, constructing pastors. An average Nigerian, that's the way they are. When they make 1,000 naira, they go and pay the 1,000 to pastor because they are giving unconditionally. And then they remain poor. But we want a different result to emerge. It's never going to happen. This is the same way our elections will continue to be. After either we believe that the election was rigged or not, or it's rigged or it was not rigged, okay? Whatever it is that you believe or you see, this is the same result we're going to continue to get. We are not going to get any free and fair election in Nigeria at all. The same thing. Google, everybody. Go and look at them on TV. The man was making a speech. Everybody was clapping. Even the ones that didn't support him, they clapped. The ones that didn't vote for him, they clapped. The ones that spoke bad about him before, they clap. Because now they are joining the camp. You will see them, they start decamping here and joining the camp over there. And then they will say, Baba is politics now. Don't you know politics? We are supposed to disagree to agree. Now that you have won the election, we are with you, sir. We are on your side, sir. They have forgotten about bulabu, balabulu, bulubulu, bulaba, bulaba. They have forgotten. They have forgotten about I will give your children sugarcane and agbado and cassava. They have forgotten. They have forgotten about that one. They don't remember those statements anymore. All right. Right now, it's about now. Let's go now and don't support and say, we are with you. Our local. Until Nigerians will start standing and then we do something differently, before the country will change, it's never going to change. Never. It's never going to change until we change the mind we have. The Bible even says we need to renew our minds. It's about a renewal of the mind. The very first, if I am given the opportunity to be president of Nigeria, the very first thing I'll do is to flush a lot of churches out of existence. The very first thing I'm going to do is to flush a lot of churches out of existence that messed up the life of a lot of people. It messed up the life of a lot of people. Telling you, they have taken us captive. And they use the word, the Bible, to do that. The Bible is so powerful that you could use it for anything. Anything. That's not where I'm going. That's not where I'm going. Let me leave that one alone. I want to quickly look into the topic that we all discussed. I was on the plane last night. I was coming from New Jersey last night into Houston. And a lady wrote a letter that his son called the police on the husband in America, and that they couldn't handle the boy anymore. The boy is 16, and they had to ship the boy out of the United States to Nigeria to stay with the sister of the woman. And before she got to know it, the 16-year-old is now sexually active. The 17-year-old, is now sexually active with the sister. The sister and the boy, they start sleeping together. And by the time she found that out, she is now a little concerned. And then she wrote a letter that she's looking for someone, a person in Nigeria that could accommodate the boy in Nigeria, and she is willing to pay. Come and see people popping into my DM telling me, oh, I'm interested, sir. I will take care of the boy, sir. How much are they paying? I will take care, sir. How much? You see what I'm saying about Nigerians? You see what I'm saying about us Nigerians? This is how they will put themselves into trouble. Just because they heard that somebody in America is willing to pay them, they want to take the devil to come and live in their house. That the kind of devil you don't know why the people that gave back to the devil, they kick the devil out of their home. All right? Now you don't even know the gravity of the case of the guy. Maybe the guy has got mental issue, or maybe the guy is under one spell or the other, or maybe something's wrong. And you are now saying because of money, you are bringing that same guy into your own home to come over and mess up the life of your daughters, or mess up the life of your sisters, or mess up people on the street and put you in jail. This is it. And every time I turn them like this, I say, sir, you don't want to take this one. They say, no, I want to take him. Don't take this, but no, sir. I am capable. I go to Mountain of Fire. We will do deliverance, sir. We will do. I say, are you serious? It's about the deliverance or the money they mentioned? Or the money they mentioned. All right? And this is how people will put themselves into trouble. And we will say, oh, we are very smart in Africa. People are not smart. People are not intelligent. They are driven by hunger. Hunger has blindfolded people that they are willing to take a risk. That's something that will send them to jail. They don't care. They want to take it. They want to take it. All right? And the issue is this. I made a comment and people are like, oh, Pastor, you are so mean. That's very insensitive. I said, Mama, stop thinking like a mumu here. And it will be more on a long plan. If you have failed to take care of your kid and train your kid, they will not give you peace. They will not give you rest. If you want rest, it is from the day one when you give back to your children that you must train them. Okay? Train them by yourself. You are the parent. If you are not capable to be a parent, please don't be having sex. Close your leg and put padlock. Close your leg and put padlock. If you are not mature enough to be parent, please don't bring children to this world. I am so firm, and I say that I don't want to join the pity party. I don't join the pity party, and I see a lot of women on this particular table. They don't know how to train their kids because they themselves are not being trained. They themselves they lack home training. All right, so they can't train their kids. And when you bring your kid to America, or you give back to a kid in America, and you refuse to train that kid will kill you. So go and look at history. The kid will kill you. And instead, the setting boils down to what is going on in the political arena. We are not being trained as people. Only few people are trained. Good home training, trained as a child of God, and their life is better today. I tell people this, and I'm going to say it, you might tell me that I'm mean. You might say I'm mean. All right? It's the same thing when I say something about the widow. Somebody say, oh, Pastor, you are not sensitive. I say, listen. If you are a widow, don't come to me to come and use the title of a widow to beg for money. I will not pity you. And then they say, why? I said, what were you doing before you became a widow? What exactly were you doing before you became a widow? Do you have education? Did you start a business? Were you working as a nurse or as a pharmacist? Were you not supposed to prepare yourself for the day your husband will die? Were you not supposed to prepare yourself for the day you're going to get divorced? Were you not supposed to have that at the back of your mind that something's going to take this guy away, either divorce or death? And then you now call me mean. I'm not mean. It is because you have no sense. You got no brain. That you're supposed to prepare for the day that you're going to be a widow. Everybody's going to pass through it. It's not just you. It's going to happen to me. It's going to happen to everybody. It is your preparation now that will not allow you to use the title of a widow, to start begging for money. To start begging for money. I may sound mean, but let me tell you something. If you wake up now, on the day you become a widow, you're going to thank me. You will look back and say, Pastor, thank you for that word of that day. Nigerians are just generally lazy. Oh, I'm a widow. Oh, I'm a widow. Oh, I'm a widow. And so what? You can be a widow all you like. Did you prepare for the day? Did you have a job? Did you have education? What were you doing when your husband was alive? Were you just actually asking him for money for bread, money for pata, money for blah? Were you not doing something? Don't you have brain to be able to work? Full-time housewife? What do you mean by that? I know full-time housewives that are doing business on eBay. I know full-time housewives that are doing business on the side. You don't just stay there like Bubu and be saying, oh, I'm a full-time housewife. When your husband dies, what are you going to do? A majority of the men of today don't have life insurance. Majority of the men don't have life insurance. But you want me to pity you? I don't pity people. I like people to start planning. Stand up now. This is time you need to stand up. Get up. Get up from your sleep and do something. This is now you are warned. To be forewarned is good. Be warned now. Understand the fact that my husband will be taken away. My wife is going to die. If they go or they divorce me, what am I going to do? What am I supposed to do? This is a wake-up call for a lot of you women that you are waiting for the day. And then you start saying, I'm a widow, I'm a widow. And so what? What difference does it make? What is the difference between a widow and a divorcee? There's no difference. The man is not available there. But a single mother is working as a nurse. A single mother has got a business. A single mother is doing what they got to do to be able to take care of their kids. They don't have to jump all around and be sleeping with men all around or be going to one church or the other to be begging for money. That's a life of ridicule. A life of ridicule. This is the time that you're supposed to now wake up and say, you know what, I got to do something for myself. Okay? So people may think, okay, oh, Pastor Sola doesn't pity people. I'm not part of the pity party. I'm sorry. If Nigerians love pity party, I am not part of it. And that's what will make us to be lazy and lazier in our lives. That people will become so lazy, like we are lazy right now, that instead of we going in to actually take responsibility of our life, we run to church. We run to church and say, Pastor, oh, the devil has visited my house. So it is not the devil, it's your stupidity. That's your foolishness that got you there. And the pastors are eating that one. Those ones, they will use that one to eat, to get money. To get money. You start running to church. When you're supposed to be working very hard, you run to church. You run to church. So, personally, I am not part of those that pity people. I am the one that always slap grammar into people's life and get them prepared for the day of calamity. So that when the day of calamity will come, you still stand strong. You will still stand strong. And you'll be so strong that nothing could change, could move you. That's what they call dignity. Your husband is gone, but you are standing. Your husband died, but you are still standing. A widow is just a period that you're going through. You're going through. A widow could remarry and then still have good life. You know what I'm saying? Now somebody saying something. My brother's wife was in this condition. After death of my brother, she was stranded and she doesn't know what to do. I helped a little to send money to her afterward. I was like, I stopped. Afterward, I stopped. That's it. Women, wake up. Don't just be coming there, be sitting on social media all day long. Sit on social media all day long watching Yoruba movie all around. Lalude, and stuff. That's all you watch. That man that is laboring right now will soon die. I'm not praying to die right now, but he's going to die. Either you like it, you don't like it, he's going to die one day. 2 people will sleep, one will not wake up. 2 people will go to sleep and one is not going to wake up. The day is coming. No matter how we love life right now, we're doing it, the day is coming. That day is actually coming. It's knocking on the door. It's knocking on the door. You be prepared for it. Get yourself ready. Find something to do. All right? Find something to do. So when people are not trained in Africa, you are not trained as a mother. There is no way you will know how to train a child. You can't train a child. I see people's kids that are behaving well. And I said to you that there's nothing like a bad kid. Nothing like a bad kid. We have damaged, broken children now. We have damaged and broken children. And they were broken after they were born. They were not broken in heaven. God didn't break them. The devil didn't break them. You broke them. You as a mother, you as a father, you are the one who contributed to what happened to the life of your kids. They didn't come from God like that. Great gifts, good gifts come from the Lord. Every time you give birth to a baby, they're very beautiful baby. They're very nice, very innocent. They're angels. We call them angels. But the moment they open their eyes, they're looking at your face. They're looking at their daddy's face. They're learning stuff, emotions. They're learning expressions. They're learning how to act when you feel bad. Then they cry. Then you pamper them. Then they feed. When they're sucking their mommy's breast, they're looking at the mommy as they're sucking her breast. They're learning from there. You are the one who destroyed their lives. Your relationship with your husband messed your children up. All right? The way you reference your husband, the way you respect your wife, the way you talk to your husband is messing your kids up. The behavior in the life of your kids that you're seeing today is based on our environment, their environment, your environment, what you create, what you have created for them, the environment you have created for your children to grow in, mess them up. But you don't start speaking grammar. You come here and be speaking grammar. It's so difficult to train kids nowadays. So it's difficult to train kids nowadays. So, but you're running after money. You and your husband are two stupid people that don't understand that you are responsible to take care of these young angels that God has given unto you. The moment they came in your life, they look so fresh, so nice, well composed, expecting to live a beautiful life. No, you messed it up. Now you're complaining. Oh, it's not the kids. No. You and your husband always fight all the time and call each other names. Did you know you are downloading it to the kids? All right? You and your husband will running all around and be using belt to beat each other. Don't you know? Didn't you know they are actually downloading it to the children? And those kids, they're now so messed up in their mind that what exactly am I doing in this home? This home daddy is actually so stupid, mommy is so foolish. And then, do you know, these American girls are telling their mothers, mommy, this marriage is not working for you. Move away. When it comes to that, you know what you've done to those children. Man, I don't want to say something. I don't want to say something more than this. But when you come and we've been speaking English. You're speaking stupid English. Mama Oshi, Mama Jaku Ran, Mama Nyama Cho Leko. Mama Cho Leko, Mama Oko Leko, the nurse Irano. I say something. Let me tell you something. Real quick, guys. Let me tell you something. Because your daughter is a doctor, doesn't mean he's well trained, no. Because your son is a medical doctor, doesn't mean he's well trained, no. Oh, my daughter is a doctor. How about home training? Does he have home training? Oh, my daughter is a doctor. The doctor, does he have biblical training? Is he spiritually trained? Does she know the way of God? Okay, does she? Well, one woman called me one time. Pastor Stella, my husband, my daughter is a doctor. I said, yes, he's looking for a husband. I said, can you send me your daughter's picture? When the woman sent pictures to me, the daughter looked like a prostitute. I was like, I said, no wonder you want to hire me. You want to hire me to go and give this your devilish child to a wonderful man. And she's looking for a godly man. Okay. She go get godly man like the way she look. This one, the way she look here, she will get it. You'll get it. She'll get it. I'm telling you. You see, these American children, the moment they are telling you as a mom, I say, Mom, marriage is not working for you. One bachelor daughter told the mommy, said, Mommy, I don't think marriage is for you. I think you should get out of my daddy's house. I'm telling you, for real. I'm telling you, that's it. So I always tell people, I say, because your daughter is a doctor or a pharmacist or son is an engineer, doesn't mean they are actually well trained. It could be engineer or doctor and still be very abusive. They might not even know God. They don't have compassion on people. All right? They might just be there. And you'll be thinking they are well trained because they actually know book. All right? They are book smart, but their character is bad. They are book smart, but they don't have the knowledge of the things of God. They are book smart, but they are not humble. They are book smart. They are not respectful. Your kids can't greet people. Oh my God, don't let me go this way. If I go that way, I will offend a lot of people. Your stupid kids can't greet people because of your stupid mind. Your mother that is bad. Mother that refused to train the children the way of God. And you as a mother, you be, my stethoscopes, see be mirror motto. My stethoscopes, I got plate number, well designed plate number, registered nurse kicker. Or they run. You know, they'll be doing all manners of stupid stuff. They have a place they hang out. They'll be doing a registered nurse party every weekend. When you're supposed to have time to train your daughter, teach your daughter what to do when she's having messed up period. Train your daughter to close her leg, how to sit. How to sit down. In the public, cross your leg as a gentle lady. Cross your leg. All right? Teach your children how to respect and kneel to people and greet people. Say, good morning, sir. Good morning, ma. Let them be respectful. Take your children to church. Let them learn the way of God and be respectful and have compassion on people and be who they are. No. You run in the start no still my stethoscope so me rock the doctor's hospital. Ìgbéraga pọ̀. Wọ́n dem mọ kankan kò sí kankan lágbárí wọn. Kò sí kankan bẹ́ẹ̀. Nothing. Nothing in the brain. You know what I'm saying? Ọgbẹ́ stethoscope òsì. Ẹ̀kọ́ stethoscope ìlànà wọn máa gbé síbi mìíràn. Let me leave you guys alone before I destroy everything. I don't want to destroy nothing. Let me leave you guys. Let me read this comment here. Pastor, I'm asking the below question just to know if I am on the right path. I'm a nurse, however, I'm not working for my certificate, with my certificate. My husband has a business, but he added my name to all of his accounts and all of his properties. Like I said above, I am not working. I am a stay-home mom. Do you think I am safe when it comes to reading day? You are not safe, madam. Because your husband put your name on all the businesses doesn't mean that when he dies, you will be able to run business. Are you part of the workers in the office? Do you go to run the business? Do you know how he's getting contract? Do you know how he's executing the contract? That's the only way. You go and get a position in the business. Sit down there. You can be the accountant there. You can be the deputy CEO and learning the process of the business. That's when you say, oh, that business could go to zero when the man dies. Go to zero. There's a restaurant in New York City. There's a restaurant in New York City that I normally go. They call the place Tropical Grills. Tropical Grills, we started it together. The woman who owns the place, wonderful woman. All right. I went there to pay during the time they opened the place up. And then she started expanding from 1 store to 2 to 3 to 4. All right. Open up the whole place. And the woman died some few years ago. I walked into the place recently. Man, the place was different. The food was horrible. The food was horrible. I was so shocked. What? Tó lè dólóde ò bá sí mọ́ ojúde wọn hu koríko. Tó lóde ò bá sí ojúde á hu koríko. Telling you, if you don't know the business could go to zero in one day. You better go back and tell your husband, sister, hey bro, I want to work with you. I don't want to stay home. Let me work with you. Property. Which property are you talking about? The property, when they come to fight you with that property, when the family come to fight you with the property, you will hear it. You will hear when. You will hear when. With which property are you talking about? You don't know Jack. It is what you work for. I stick to you forever. Go there and go and sit down with your husband. Go and learn the trade. Go and learn the trade. Go and learn the trade. You will have won. There's name is Mr. Sheriff or Mr. Sheriff. When there is God, when God is in the midst of something, there is no devil that could change what God has planned. Mr. Sheriff. Unless the God that you guys serve in Nigeria is a fake one. It's a fake one. Don't bring God into things in Nigeria. That at the end of the day, the devil will take the glory. Don't bring God into it. Don't bring God into it. God is not an agent of confusion. All right? It doesn't matter if you live in America. The moment the man dies, the business could go down to zero if you don't understand it. And look at a lot of businesses closing down in Chicago. They're closing businesses down. They're closing down in Oklahoma. They're closing down in New York City. The moment the person that is actually in the forefront dies, the rest of the people may not know how to control, how to get contracts. That's it, madam. Don't argue. Go and talk to your husband and say, oh, sweetheart, I want to work with you. I want to know how you're getting contract. I want to know how you're administering all this stuff. I want to learn the trade. It's not because of today, it's because of tomorrow. It's not because of today, it's because of tomorrow. All right? So number one is when you want to raise godly children, you must be very intentional about it. If you don't have good training yourself, because let me tell you something. Toba binyo, you man to rebi. And when you put there, what call one beko. All right. So if you know you fall into any of this category, all right, that you don't have good home training yourself, and you are floating, and you know it within you that you don't. It's some women. Some women if they talk like this, you will think like you want to fighting one than we about telling you know. So women they are so terrible. Their mouth won't do anyone. Wọ́n do anyone rárá. Mama jaku ló bí wọn. Jaku. So when you know that you don't have good home training, you will now go and find someone that will help you. So if you want to raise good children, godly children, you yourself must have good home training. You must be well trained to train another. You cannot give what you do not have. You cannot give what you don't. You can't give what you don't have. What you don't have, you cannot give. If you don't have good home training, forget it. Your children can be good. If your children should be good, those kids, they know exactly where they are getting fed. Outside, not in your home. Not in your home. Outside, not in your home. You are supposed to lead by example. Your children, they look into your eyes when they suck your breast. They are learning from you. When you are walking and doing things, they are learning from you. They're learning from you. What you say is what they copy. I was on Facebook the other day. I saw one 3-year-old kid was using the F word. And that's exactly what she was hearing inside of her house. Daddy will say F word to mommy. Mommy will say F word to daddy. They say F word to daddy. So the 3-year-old is already building his own self. That's what they're building. He's actually getting the vocabulary from what you guys are saying to each other. And then later down the road, you say, oh, he's a bad kid. He's not a bad kid. You guys are bad parents. Bad parents. You need to learn. You need to lead by example. So you want to raise godly children, you must be godly. You must be godly yourself. Mama, wow, ne buru na Abuja. You'll be visiting prophet. You can't read Bible by yourself. You can't read Bible by yourself. You'll be visiting prophet all around. You better go and learn the things of God yourself. Go and know God. Go and find God. Find God by yourself. And be able to teach it to your children. The God that you serve, you will teach that God to your kids. You running? Prophet Domaleka akiri adugbo eje baby wo baby yewu klisele baby yewu kire oshi jaku oshi marayo. Nonsense. You're supposed to teach your children about God. Nobody should teach your children about God. You teach your kids about God so that they will know the God that you serve and they will serve the same God. And like I've said many times, I do not know the God that Oyedepo is serving. I do not know the God that Adeboye is serving. I do not know the God that anybody is serving, but I know the God that I serve. So me, I will never say the God of Oyedepo. I will never say the God of Adeboye. I do not know. They are the only ones who know the God that they are serving, but I know that the God that I serve is the living God. I am sure about that one. So serving God and knowing God is personal, because you might not know the God that the other person is talking about. Maybe that person is actually leaking something in the morning. You don't know. Maybe that person is using a soap to bath. You don't know. Maybe that person got one idol in the corner of his house. You don't know. But I know I don't have idol. I know I don't leak anything. I know I don't call any other God apart from the living God. So I know it's my God. Don't let nobody teach your children about God. You yourself teach your kids about God. Let them know the God that you serve. The God that you serve. Let them know that one. That is the one that will favor them. That's the one that will take them to the right destination. That's the one that they will know, then they will give you rest. You want rest. You teach your children the way of the Lord. The way of the Lord. Then you get rest by yourself. Encourage them to grow spiritually. Give your children assignment during the family altar. Funso, you're going to be the one to share the word of God tomorrow. Let him go and read. Let him study. He will study and then come and share. You encourage them. You push them. As they read the word of God, they develop faith. That's why the Bible says faith coming by the hearing by the word of God. Hearing by the word of God. Okay? And that's the way it is. When the moment they read it, the moment they hear it, they will develop their faith. They develop their faith. They develop their faith as they go on. As they go on. All right? Encourage them to grow spiritually. You have to set clear boundaries. You set clear boundaries of what your children could do, must not do, could not do. All right? I remember when I was very young, my dad will never allow us to go to parties. But he will allow the girls to go. Because he said that, okay, the girls, when they get married, they're going to be stuck. So let them enjoy their life now. But the boys can enjoy themselves anytime they want. Oh, he actually restricted us from going anywhere. But me, I will still stick out. I will still go. You see, one thing is wrong somewhere. You see, our children, they didn't train us well too. But thank God that we are exposed. Okay, we are exposed. We were able to acquire some solid teachings and solid training from a foundation from our parents. That we now went outside to learn some more stuff and put upon it. I was saying to yesterday that I was a bad kid. I was a very terrible kid. I didn't give my mom peace. I didn't give my dad peace at all. But one thing is that every time I'm on the street and I'm doing the crazy stuff I'm doing, there is a statement my mom always said to me: "Not your humanity you want you. Not your humanity you want you. Remember the son of whom you are." That stuff always ring a bell in my brain whenever I'm about to jump. When I'm about to jump and the boys are saying, let's do this, Keskeri, let's go, Keskeri, let's go, Keskeri, let's do this. That stuff will come. Bam. Not your humanity one show. That stuff was able to guide me. That one day I stood up and I was so overwhelmed that I cried and I said to myself, I am actually not going to bring disgrace to my family. I said, I am no longer going to bring disgrace to my family. And that was it for me. A foundation that was given. My mother took us to church. We became choir members. We did all kinds of stuff in church. That was a solid foundation that my mother gave to us. My mother will make us to sweep. We will cook. We will wash the floor. We will do all manners of things. She trained us. I just got back from Canada. I saw my sister. The house was clean. It must be clean. My brother too. It must be clean. We were trained to clean. We were trained to move things to where things are supposed to be. Every new year, we will wash the glossy walls of our house from one side to the other side. We must sweep. We must cook. Every one of us we were trained to cook. Either you are a boy or you are a girl. We were all trained to drive so that in case of any incasity, somebody's going to be there to drive. Oh my God, I have 1 minute and 50 seconds. Let me just wrap it up here. I got like almost 15 points to give you guys, 15 different points. But I'll just leave it right here. I'll leave it right here. You mothers, lazy mothers in America. Oh, you party law. It's all party my address on my wogusi. The kid you refuse to train, we will sell your house. We'll sell your house. At the age of 1, you are turning 1, you are cooking. You are turning 2, you are sweeping. You are turning 3, you are already everything you are doing in my house. My dad is the one that will make the amala. You will see the man making amala. He's not the kind of man that will be sitting in his living room and say, go and cook for me. No. That's not the kind of person he is. To train you. We saw him do things. My dad and my mom, they fight, but we have never seen them exchange words as in we've never had them. We don't even know when they normally have sex. We don't know. We have never calculated. We want to calculate it, but we couldn't. We didn't know. It wasn't given to us. Probably they used juju on us to sleep off. I don't know. But we have never seen them. Or now, but nowadays, children will be catching us having sex. Just hold that, daddy, boom. Then they run away. Daddy is beating mommy. Mommy is doing, baby. I don't know what he's doing. But the children just went and called 911. 911 came and banged on the door. What is going on? And the man said, we're only having sex in the house. Your kids say you are about to kill your wife. I said, no, sorry. Guys, let me go. I gotta see you. I'll keep this video for you guys. All right. Maybe I'll start a new video. I don't know. I just gonna go. All right. Instagram. See you guys. All right. So that's just the way it is. All right. That's just the way it is. Let me just leave it out there like this. And then probably tomorrow, we're going to continue from where I started. I think I've been giving you guys like 4 points now. And I'm going to give you guys the rest of the points probably tomorrow. And then we go from there. But I want to really concentrate on the singles content for now. I have a bunch of people that we must to touch. We must touch their issues and connect them by the grace of God. So I'll see you guys later tomorrow. Peace out. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. God bless you. Bye.